Greetings and Grand Rising, depending where you are in the world. I am Revered Minister Zebi and my priestess from the Kemetic Order and Chosen Ones. My message to you today is, and I heard it quite clearly, what is hidden? What is hidden? And I'm going to come back to that a little later, right? I also pulled an energy card as well. When I see good in others, I acknowledge it out loud. When I see good in others, I acknowledge it out loud. What is hidden? The good in others. Depending on where you are and what you're actually going through, stage of your personal development and your spiritual journey, you are going to encounter what I call disagreeable spirits or karmics, people that seem to be put on your path to annoy you, irritate you, block your progression, and even destroy you in some way. Disagreeable spirits or karmic spirits. You might feel under attack, you might feel you need help, you might feel you need to defend yourself. You might feel misunderstood. You know, these are all emotional feelings and thoughts. So you need to become more aware of your thoughts and more aware of your feelings. Some of these people that have been put in your path to disturb you is not always horrible. They're not always wicked. They're playing a role. They're playing a part. You know, they might be hurt in some way, and they say hurt people hurt other people. They don't know any better. So instead of being judgmental, try just having that awareness, right? Why has this incident triggered me? Why does this person trigger me? What is the message they're trying to convey to you, consciously or subconsciously? Why are you triggered? Are you justified to be triggered? Do you need to take action? Do you need to walk away? Do you need to change your thought patterns? Do you need to change your energy signature? Do you need to rise or raise your vibration? Are you seeing the good in that person? Are you actually relating to that person instead of being caught up in the drama? And if you can see the good in that person, say it out loud and change the dynamic. If you see the good in someone or the good in something or the good in some place that you are, say it out loud and change the dynamics and raise the vibration. It's almost like telling yourself, I'm going to do a good deed today and tomorrow. I'm going to do 3 good deeds today and tomorrow, or for the next 9 days. Well, tell yourself, I am going to see the good in others, and I'm going to say it out loud. And I'm not talking about flattery. Flattery is being insincere, right? Genuinely seeing the good in others and saying it out loud. It could be a close one. It could be a stranger that you're sitting with on the bus. If you see a good in them, say it out loud. Raise the frequency. and see the change. It might not happen immediately, might not happen overnight, right? But a change will come. So raise your vibration. Now I'm going to get a little bit more clarity on what I've just said. Because I understand I'm being vague, because I don't want to get into like personal lives and relationships, right? These are general messages, right? And if it resonates with you, it's meant for you. And you can take away from it, right, what gives you meaning and overstanding. So let's shuffle the deck. Let's see what the tarot has to say. And tarots originally come from Egypt. A form of divination that represents all the personal developments that a human being will travel in life. Got one that flipped out. I love it when they flip out. There was turn that over. Right. So we have the King of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Hangman. So we know the King of Pentacles is very affluent, can be materialistic, might lack emotions, but is very generous of spirit. The King of Pentacles, I would say, is the richest king in the tarot deck. He's got all his coins, all his properties, and all his abundance. King of Pentacles is very, very loyal, and the King of Pentacles is also very, very generous in the upright position. And there's the King of Pentacles. So after the King of Pentacles, right, the King of Pentacles tells me that you do have abundance, and maybe part of what you need to see the good in is what you actually have. Look around yourself. You might find you're more abundant than you thought. It's called counting your blessings. And then we have the Five of Cups. Okay? And this is to do with children, being generous to children and children learning to share, taking care of one another or each other, and giving and receiving. Okay? And it's done from the heart, because cups represent the emotions. So to see the good in others, it's almost like you need to strip back who they are and see the child within them. See the child within them and relate to the hidden child within them. And then we have the Hangman. Right, some of you are in situations where you feel you can't make a change, you cannot make a move, there's no forward movement. What is hidden? What is the good that you're not seeing? And even though the Hangman, right, is suspended, the Hangman has chosen to put himself in suspension, and the Hangman can take himself out of that suspended position at any given time, right? So what's hidden? Why are some of you in the Hangman position? And maybe it's because you need to do some more inner work, right? Inner child work, to bring up your confidence and to have that self-belief, so you then can be in a position of knowing. And what do I mean by that? Right? There is belief. There's a belief system, something that was put on you and you were trained to accept and reinforce that concept. And we call that belief values, belief systems. Then there's the knowing, right? When you follow your own intuition and your own inner compass, right? And you have a personal relationship, right, with the God of your understanding, who I refer to the Most High, to whom I give thanks to for everything, right? You have to have a personal relationship. You cannot just follow the crowd. You have free will. So maybe you're still in the meditative, the sort of the not quite had that breakthrough yet, but the breakthrough is there. The breakthrough is there because you're free to come out of that suspended position at any time. So your life is not suspended. You might think, you might feel that your life is suspended and you're not quite where you want to be, right? But it's for a reason. It's for you to do some more inner work, some more evaluating, taking stock of where you're coming from, where you've been, where you are now, where you want to go to next, basically. So, yeah. So acknowledge the good in yourself and say it out loud. It's not just about acknowledging the good in others, because when we are, right, praying to the God of our understanding, right, and we're traveling through the world, whether in group, whether alone, whether part of a big, organization, you might feel separation with the person next to you because we're in different vessels and different avatars, right? But when it comes to the Most High, to whom I give thanks to for everything, and what's going on in the world and worlds that have passed and worlds to come, there is no separation. There is no separation because this is the avatar. So we feel or might think we're in separation, but there is no separation. Energetically, we're connected. Energetically, you are connected. There is no separation. Right, and I'm going to pull one more card just for clarity to see the outcome as well. So, for clarity, I've got two cards. Got the 5, 6, 7, 8 of Wands, and 8 of Wands means travel, swift swift action, news coming in, right? Emergency traveling. It's all about traveling, right? Something you never planned for, but you will be traveling. And this makes me think of people who have loved ones that are overseas or in prison or, in hospital. And you feel like there's a separation, or even loved ones that, you have lost, that have crossed over and transcended into another world. You might feel there's separation, but there is no separation, none whatsoever. Energetically, they're still with you. They've imprinted on your soul. So, yeah. And then we have, oh, lovely, 10 of Cups. Ten of Cups, right? So to me, this is chosen ones where you've acknowledged that you're part of the whole, you're part of the collective consciousness, you're empowered, right? Your emotions are balanced, your thoughts are healthy, and you're like the cat that got the cream. You're unstoppable, you're unmovable. You know your purpose, and if you do, even if you're not quite sure of what your purpose is, right, you're on your journey and you're following, right, your journey successfully. You know what you need to do, basically. You know what you need to do. You really do know what you need to do. And if what you need to do sounds outlandish, if what you need to do, the people around you just think you're being over ambitious, as long as it's part of your purpose, you have all the tools and all the equipments that you need to make it happen and to arrive and to complete your mission here on earth, in this realm, in this time. Now I'm going to pull an oracle card. Which one shall I go with? Okay. African goddess. Okay. Shay. In closing, what guidance do we need? Oshun. Fearless love. There she is. We can see that. Fearless love. And I'm just going to read some more information about Oshun. She's number 25. Cancels down to 7. 25. Oshun. The goddess of fearless love. And you can see her colours there. Yellow and gold. So Oshun's guidance, and I'm just going to read it as it is. Dare to love. Begin with loving yourself, seeing the good in yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. You are porous with a wall around your heart. This is the paradox. You need to see the good in others. I suppose it's almost telling you to have that childlike trust and give someone else an opportunity. Yeah, give others sometimes the benefit of the doubt that not everyone is coming from a place of hate and destruction towards you. And her embodiment is, you are love and you are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You deserve to be loved in your language. You are worthy of love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Real love is sacred. Real love is a sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and committed. Your heart is safe with me. Let's expand our consciousness together. Therefore, there is no separation. And therefore, nothing is really hidden, right? In an honest, healthy, two-way relationship. And our declaration to you today is, I give love, I receive love, I am love. I give love, I receive love, I am love. I give love. I receive love. I am love. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And that's my message to you today, chosen ones. Also, quick reminder, please do, if this message resonated with you or any of my previous and upcoming messages resonates with you, please subscribe, please thumbs up, please share, and please leave a comment. I am an African. It's one of my many labels. And like you, I am a chosen one. Therefore, I have greatness, love, and abundance within me, around me, and every place that I go. Divine oneness. Peace out.